Hey everybody, this is JoshSuth, aka AskJoshy, and today I'm going to be commentating a game that I actually played in the 1v1 ladder sometime last week, and I am a silver division player. I'm not that great. My placement games I went 6 and 4. I do play Terran primarily, but sometimes I play Protoss just to mix it up. And my opponent today was heavily favored against me. I had never heard of him before. His name is CauthonLuck. After some looking around, I actually discovered that he was a #1 Platinum Division player in Division 4, and he actually has the best record with Terran of all the #1 Terrans right now. So I'm a little bit out of my league here, literally and figuratively, but I know that he's Terran. This is a 1v1 map where I know his location because it is 1v1 by design. So I've got an idea of what I'm going to try against him. After I finish my first supply depot, I send my SCV the very long route all the way around this map. A lot of people don't like this map because it does take incredibly long to get ground forces from one side to the other. He actually finishes his supply depot and sends an SCV to scout as well, so it looks like I'm doing something right at least. He's going to go ahead and build a barracks here to finish up this wall. My SCV is not going to be able to get into his base when he does finally arrive, but that's okay, because I don't really care about going into his base. I am building a gas refinery instead of a barracks. I could be finishing up my wall identically right now, but I'm going for a second supply depot instead. I'm going to pump out SCVs until I have 16 or 17. Once this is finished, I'm just going to keep the one guy on gas because I'm only going to need 100 gas for the strat that I'm attempting. If you can guess what it is, congrats. There's my first proxy barracks going out right outside of his base, and his barracks will be finished first, but mine is secret and hidden. His SCV has now arrived in my base. He's gotten by my incomplete wall, and he sees, oh, I've got a refinery up, I've got 2 supply depots, I've got a bunch of SCVs, but I have no barracks, so something is strange. Barracks is so standard for Terran that even an outmatched player should have one by now. So he's a little worried. He's going to send his first Marine out to look, and I can actually take his view of this Marine, and as you can see, my barracks is still well hidden from him. He's going to search around this area for a proxy barracks and not find anything. His second barracks is now going up. His second Marine is now scouting around and also just misses the secret location of my 2 barracks, putting up a second one now. I am going to build a third supply depot here, but I am eventually going to forget to lower them, and this SCV will end up outside for the entire rest of the match. I'll show you again later. This Marine finally discovers my racks setup, and these 2 are going to pop out relatively soon. He very possibly could have killed my SCV with these 2 Marines. The 2 Marines probably would have died shortly after, but it would have been worth it because my growth would have been stunted completely. So just hindsight working there for him. If he did actually watch the replay, I'm sure he did. Second barracks is going with a tech lab actually, so he's going to have 2 Marines popping out at a time from this and 1 Marauder at a time popping out from this, whereas I'm going to have, once the second reactor is done, I should have pulled this guy off of gas. I'm not sure why I didn't. And here's the SCV that I mentioned earlier that's locked out because I forgot to lower the depots. But once I get 6 Marines out, I am ready to attack. And initially, I just want to take out the supply depot to put him behind in supply. That way I'll have a production advantage. I do think about the game. I'm not the greatest, but I do know how to use my brain. So his guys are still stuck behind this wall. I'm going to keep hitting running the supply depot once I have enough guys. The unit counts up here, so you can see I have 9 Marines to his 6 and 1 Marauder. Marauder has more than double the HP of a Marine, so that's going to give me a little bit of problem, but not too much. So again, I strike with my 13 Marines. I do lose a couple here, but killing the supply depot is huge because all these units that he has queued right now cannot finish, or they will finish actually, but he won't be able to queue any new units until he gets another supply depot up. He's over on food, so my production advantage is taking effect here. He could have lost a few less units there just by hanging back, but I'm back on the offensive with my 7 Marines, and I'm pumping out 4 at a time. My economy is going to be stable for the rest of this because I'm not planning on spending anything except minerals. This Marauder is just laying waste to my Marines, but 5 Marines take out 1 Marauder. Thank God it's balanced for that, but After I popped this Marine, I probably should have continued attacking this supply depot just to put him even further behind. And there he goes. And now at this point I have 8 Marines and his 1 Marauder. It's just going to be downhill from here for him. I'm going to take out this Tech Lab because I am more worried about the Marauders popping out than Marines every couple of seconds when I've got 4 Marines coming out at a time. So eventually going to take out this Tech Lab. There he goes. And at this point, the game's pretty much over at this point. So now he says to me, do you do this to every race? And I say, what do I say? I say not Zerg, because roaches steamroll this strat. Roaches kill, 5 roaches can kill 10 Marines easily. And he says GG, and that is how I beat #1 Platinum 1v1 player CauthonLuck. Hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did, and it will never happen again. Alright, bye-bye.